In recent times, when Tesla is mentioned, all attention is focused on two products, Optimus and the $25,000 affordable car that millions of people still dream of owning. However, Optimus is nearing its launch date as it's continuously getting updates and is ready for commercial release next year. So where is this affordable car, also known as the Model 2? What progress is Tesla making on it? And is it really going to get produced? The answer will be revealed in today's episode. They simply do not have enough money to afford one, so we have to make it affordable. All automakers want to produce affordable cars under $35,000, even $30,000 for consumers. They know that not everyone can afford expensive vehicles. It's no coincidence that BYD quickly gained a higher position to compete with Tesla, especially after Chinese automakers lagged behind Tesla significantly. The reason is that they've devised a strategy to manufacture cars priced under $25,000 to attract customers. Meanwhile, Tesla has been stuck with its affordable car for nearly 5 years. Until now, everything Elon has talked about has been very vague, making the majority of us ask ourselves the question, does this low-cost car exist in Tesla's release plan? We think it does, but it seems that there are some major changes revolving around Elon's production plan and the launch time, along with the investment for the car being updated. The first truth we need to accept is that Model 2 will be quite simple. This means it won't be groundbreaking in terms of details, but it'll still be fresh and have its own special qualities, just not dramatically different from what Tesla is currently doing. If it were a major breakthrough, it wouldn't be priced at $25,000. And there's a high likelihood that its original design has been completely changed from the original plan today. Previously, after confirming that the low-cost vehicle would soon be in production, Musk noted that the production line for it would be unlike anything people had seen before, even saying it would wow people. He also said that when one of these comes around the corner, people think they're seeing something out of the future. Musk said it can be seen that both the Model 2 and Robotaxi were initially quite clearly oriented towards a unique design that carried many details transferred from the Cybertruck. According to Musk biographer Walter Isaacson, both of these new models will be similar up to 70% because Tesla's directors are committed to using a production platform that allows simultaneous production of both the Robotaxi and the affordable car. In fact, Tesla's directors plan to share a production line for both initial models, aimed at convincing Elon, who dislikes the affordable car and insists on a car without mirrors, pedals, or a steering wheel. Elon's ready to take responsibility for this decision. However, in the end, the Tesla team couldn't proceed according to the original plan to produce both cars on the same assembly line, known as the unbox process, because it's too new and too risky for both Model 2 and the Robotaxi. More importantly, there were many shortcomings. Therefore, one of the two cars had to depart, and the outcome was quite predictable. This is why writers confirmed that the affordable car was cancelled to make way for Musk's priority, the Robotaxi. But facing pressure from fans, investors, as well as the problem of a rapid decline in stock value, Tesla was forced to restore the production plan of this car. According to confirmation from Elon, with a low-cost car, when it was returned, it'll be put into production on the current production line, but apply some innovations. These new vehicles, including more affordable models, will use aspects of the next-generation platform, as well as aspects of our current platforms. It's not difficult to see that, although the low-cost cars returned, the plan for it has also changed somewhat compared to the original. It'll be less invested and more minimalist. Tesla may start with its design to make it more like a Tesla Model Y, specifically a tiny Model Y rather than a Cybertruck. The Model 2 will resemble an SUV, but will incorporate innovations from the Juniper project, where the design's been refreshed and significantly improved. The Model Y Juniper project may debut before the affordable car is launched, and the Model 2 can leverage the freshness from redesigned details such as headlights, front bumper, and rear. This keeps it intriguing and distinct from the Model Y, avoiding monotony. Manufacturers can adjust these details to suit a more affordable cost, for instance, reducing the number of LEDs in the headlights, sensors, cameras, or opting for simpler wheels. While many are still hoping for a miracle that the affordable car will use the 4680 battery, this seems unlikely. In terms of price, the model that's more important is the Model 2. Don't expect too much performance from this affordable car. It's not using the 4680 battery. For a $25,000 car, Tesla will certainly opt for the most affordable and abundant battery pack available, making it highly unlikely for any other battery pack than LFP, lithium iron phosphate, to be used. LFP batteries have a lower energy density, but are cheaper to produce compared to nickel cobalt aluminum, NCA, or nickel manganese cobalt, NMC batteries, which have the highest energy density. The drawback of LFP batteries is their higher weight compared to nickel-based batteries, which affects energy density. In other words, you need a larger and heavier battery pack to hold the same amount of energy. Typically, LFP battery packs only provide ranges from 200 to 300 miles, depending on the size and weight of the vehicle. For a lightweight vehicle like Model 2, we can't be certain, but we guess it'll be significantly smaller than Model Y, with a motor capacity that's not too large, so the weight could likely range somewhere between 3,500 and 3,700 pounds. We're unsure whether Model 2 will integrate older or newer generations of LFP battery packs, especially since CATL has developed LFP Gen 3 Shengsing and Shenma Plus variants. These new LFP generations both significantly improved cold weather performance. This could be what Tesla aims to utilize in Model 2 with a 4C charging rate, meaning the battery could fully charge in 15 minutes. CATL mentions a 10-minute charge scenario, typically going from 20 to 80%. However, a significant advantage of new battery technology that could appear in the Model 2 is even in freezing conditions, it can still get charged in 30 minutes. In the end, LFP cells present both advantages and disadvantages for the Model 2. If you're expecting performance on par with Model 3 or Model Y, we don't think it's intended for you. The Model 2 is also well suited to using LFP packs, because earlier this year, Reuters reported that Tesla had put LFP batteries into production at its Nevada factory after importing CATL equipment from China. The factory initially had about 10 gigawatt-hours of capacity to produce LFPs there. This makes sense for the low-cost car, as it would at least have a higher chance of qualifying for the $7,500 tax credit. The affordable car will launch as soon as possible, but when it comes to 2025, it seems unlikely. Clearly, we all hope for the presence of the affordable car next year, because Musk said he would soon deliver it to customers through a platform production strategy change. But no one believes that, especially since Musk has disappointed so many times in terms of launch timelines for products. Tesla has never been able to release 2 new models consecutively, usually taking about 3 years. Internally, Model 2 is rumored to be a compact crossover, and Tesla's already had quite successful experience in building this type of vehicle with Model Y, which has consistently been a top seller in many markets. Therefore, a compact crossover would give Tesla an advantage and potentially allow them to reach the market faster than with a hatchback. However, the challenge sometimes lies in how to achieve that $25,000 price target, which is why Model 2 faces longer delays. With almost no experience in producing low-cost EVs, setting a production goal for a vehicle priced at a very low $25,000 is particularly challenging for Tesla. Of course, it's easy to make a $25,000 car in a way that's not special, even sketchy and bland. China does the same. But Tesla wants a low-cost EV that still achieves high-end technology, impressive design, and stable performance. This ambition influenced the reason why Musk postponed Model 2 and brought the robo-taxi first, even when the majority is not very interested in this car that doesn't have steering wheels or pedals. Analyzing Tesla's current event flow, this year will be the launch of the Cybercab robo-taxi. And it'll take a lot of the manufacturer's effort from 2024 to next year, because at least Tesla's self-driving technology still has a lot of shortcomings in transparency to make customers trust and use it. Therefore, Cybercab needs a lot of time to complete and achieve great production progress. Not stopping there, The later launch of the low-cost cars is also because the Model Y refresh project called Juniper will be the focus of next year, so Tesla really can't have time for a $25,000 EV. Finally, 2026 is the most suitable time for the Model 2 to be launched. We don't know if this is true in our thinking, but the hypothesis that the Model 2 will be produced in the Mexican factory instead of Texas is pretty high. Initially, Elon suggested at least 3 factories will participate in the production of this affordable car.